Yeah, I mean, it is definitely better. I have not played.
Oh, that's why I recognize this name. This is literally the best set player in China, and he is probably the Fiora. Would be my bet.
That would be. Oh,
like very likely that the best set in China is gonna be the Fiora player. I was like, I know I recognize that name, and I was I absolutely recognize it. Yeah, this guy, this was the guy that was like placing really well on set in multiple tournaments in China. Yeah, I mean, easy. Obviously, he's gonna be the Fiora player. I'm already mad. I'm already so upset. I'm so upset.
Hold up.
It's not even Champstone worthy. What? I mean, this card is really good in Fiora, to be clear, but like, it's not worthy. What is? So he's clearly cooking something. I'm excited. I want to see what this is. Yeah.
Game 1 work camp.
It is.
Like you just throw the Fiora up there. She's the goat.
Yeah. Of course, it's worthy. Yeah. He picked it.
It pissed me off. It's still Monastery, so it's not even like how and why?
I know you don't like that the 4-drop. Like, I mean, as much as the Fiora worthy, I think she's really good. Like the ganking is really good this set, and I think the shield is pretty important.
The card's good, but 3-drop Fiora was doing some incredibly impressive things yesterday. Like having access to that backline unit seems good.
I mean, just
if it's in the deck, you can do it.
It's just, it's so good. Like,
I could see it if you're like, I'm going to be playing Falling Star decks all day. I don't want that as my chosen champion. I could see that as the reason that you lead with 4-drop.
It would be interesting to see if they end up swapping. It is interesting, by the way. I do feel like every single legend that we've seen today has been Pringled all to hell. Is that just...
Yeah.
No idea.
Which card?
I have noticed the Pringling as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got... Let's see. I would consider this mild Pringling. This is my Lucian chosen champion, so English Spiritforged. I'd say mild Pringling.
Yeah, that
I'm trying to get a good angle.
That needs a moisture packet stat.
It's a little bit, but not bad.
What do we think about this matchup?
So I do think Fiora has game here, but I do think Irelia is actually someone who can contend the might levels of Fiora, right? Like it's and it's not with great difficulty, and you're still running purple, which can be problematic for your punch first, and you know, a lot of the things that Fiora wants to do, getting pushed around is definitely really annoying. So I would generally favor this towards Irelia.
Irelia does kind of feel like just bigger Fiora. Like you're doing a lot of the same things, but like just with a lot less effort, and you are just getting bigger while doing it. But I don't know. But I haven't seen much Fiora, and obviously this Fiora player has been doing very well.
He's very consistent in tournaments with this color combination, and this is a unique build versus what everyone else is doing. I mean, I'm even shocked myself because I just think worthy in the Champstone is so insane. I'm very curious if he's like 3x worthy main deck, and that's why he's decided against this, where it's like he feels that you can play more copies of worthy, because he's even on the Lucian setup, which this is very standard for Fiora. I think it is one of the best things that you can do is play the Lucian. So
love that card.
Card's really good.
It's crazy to me this Lucian is the rare, not the epic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, normally I feel like the epics are normally the ones that are you can splash them into more decks, should I say? I feel like you can splash the other one into the deck more than this one into the deck more than you could the red one.
Right. I kind of like the rare one being as a concept, the rare one being the splashable one, and the epic one being the like you should build a deck around this one.
Yeah, I mean I would agree, but as in like I just think of like Ezreal, man. I just see epic Ezreal.
No, I agree.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Leaving the Boros there is actually so smart, because you don't want Lucian to go to Hirana and then go back if they have like a buff for like a Warmog or whatever.
So they do have a hit rookie in hand.
Was that worthy in hand, or was that alt art 5 cost MF?
I think it's alt art set, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Set actually.
Are you?
as well.
Oh, is it the
Yeah,
the
Spirit
new
Blossom
one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Spirit Blossom one. Okay, that's why I was like looking at the
This
color
is
scheme and I was
ultimate
trying to figure
flex.
out. Yeah.
because you could play Set here and get your rune back. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Yep,
Oh
looks
yeah,
like
this is the
that's what
first
he's doing.
Grandmaster rank we've seen somebody with the.
Oh shit!
Pure
Oh.
play. But that is like kind of expected, right? Because he's been
Yeah.
placing extremely well, very consistently.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is set. So a lot of the things he's doing are normal Fiora things.
I'm really hyped to see how this game gets played out.
I wonder. I actually like that we moved in with Lucian first because Irelia was holding two energy up. We didn't really want to get Fighter Flighted back or something. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well gusted. Actually, most of the time.
Treating
Seeing the
poor.
alt art pack foil runes, it really makes me want them more. I'm like, I've become content with my Nexus Knight ones, and when I see the fully decked out ones, I'm like, no, this is not good enough.
I was the same. On my set deck, I have all of the yellow ones as
Nice.
these versions, but then I haven't got enough of the orange ones, and I hate the idea of like using half like mix and matching if I have runes. So all of my yellows are alt art, and all of my orange are just normal ones.
Nice.
God, how good is this set? The fact that he just he ramps you a rune for free,
Yep.
and then gets his buff back. God, what a card.
If we have Fiora worthy, we can go to Hirana,
Yep.
draw a card,
Regain the
get
buff
the
and then
buff
ready him.
back, and then ready him and move him back. It's insane.
That's pretty
Bronze
cool.
Blade.
We can also just draw off of the Irelia battlefield. Like that's also really good for us here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's tapped, brother.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Set
he
players.
noticed.
Oh.
He noticed. Okay.
God
Not
damn.
the free repost.
No, of course not. Of course not.
All right, move in. Sunken trigger.
Bronze Blade is absolutely necessary in Fiora in general. It just enables too many good things, and finding it this early is actually super important.
Every unit being Darius of like go in and come back out is actually so annoying.
Yup.
It's so strong.
It's Darius with fewer steps.
Oh,
The
wow,
question
then
is,
that's a
how's
call.
he bringing?
He does have. Oh no, that's not
Oh,
worthy.
that's 4 mana
Yeah.
Fiora in hand. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
He's
Yeah,
got
another one in
multiple
hand.
4-drop Fioras.
I think because he's got the equipment, it's very easy to
Yeah.
trigger, so he just does not care. I mean, I play Fiora and Set, and she's just so good. Like,
Oh, she's real good.
she's just an instant 3-of in the deck.
That rookie.
Is it
First mate to bring it back? What's going on? I don't know.
No, that's Pookie.
It's just spooky. Look,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
just kind of like watch and learn here because this guy's very, very good, and
Right.
I'm like, it's just different than how I've been
Taking
playing Fiora.
notes.
But a lot of the cards are the same, right? It's like so far, it's really just like Chosen Champ that's pretty different from like how I'm often playing Fiora. So,
What's your opinion on currently leaving this set on this battlefield?
well, that's what I'm trying to figure out why he's going for this direction here. Because going to 3 doesn't necessarily matter. It's possible he needs to draw a card, but like,
Oh, he's
okay,
got
so
punch first.
Punch First in the Hidden Blades, but Punch First is like honestly not beating
vulnerable.
Irelia Fervent that much into this many cards, right? Like you're losing this quite frequently.
And it might be that like if you stay at 2 and then Irelia goes to 4, like you have to double conquer and you're like always gonna be a little bit behind. You might be like deciding it like this is the turn we're gonna try to like get some cards out of their hand or something or regain some amount of
Yeah.
tempo. I don't know if you'll be able to do that necessarily. Like you can't play Punch First and Hidden Blade. You have to like choose, but
Yeah.
It does just feel bad to let your opponent go to 4 for free while you're stuck at 2.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because Irelia can actually escape. It's the brawler. So maybe the brawler is just like lower value overall, just because like often Irelia is just dodging your combats. But if Irelia ever is at a point where she's trying to hold, suddenly you really wish you had that brawler, right?
For sure.
Okay, so
I'm curious. Like I'm not.
8 to 5.
Yeah, it's like 8 to 5. It's like, do you want to punch first up to 10 and then you just die to literally on guard?
Yeah.
I don't mind shipping a hidden blade here, I guess, right? And just saying like you have to, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
They may
just
not
punch
be as
first.
useful if there's like a guardian angel, stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Irelia can't stop the punch first, apart from like.
Well, there is a hard bargain.
She has a hard bargain. You just hard bargain this right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna find better hard bargain, I think.
And they don't even have like another orange to be able to
Yeah, you can't repost the hard bargain. You can't pay the hard bargain. You can't play a second punch first, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of lose the set. Which, to be fair, we got something out, but losing 2 runes for that does feel bad.
I think I know what Kubi's gonna say.
What was I gonna say?
I think you're gonna mention the piece of paper being on the other side of the table.
No, I was gonna mention the amount of since we're not on Fiora worthy, why are we so heavy on yellow?
That's also fair. I mean, there could just be like 3 copies of Fiora worthy in this main deck.
It could also be something they like post game 1 they might swap to Fiora worthy.
Yeah,
if you're not playing against a Falling Star deck or something like that.
Card?
What's the sleeve?
It's just
Hidden card.
Okay.
It's a sleeve.
I baited a little bit.
What is the sleeve?
Looks like Soraka. I don't know.
Oh, it's that promotional Yi art, maybe? No.
I know it's the Riftbound one because you can see the Riftbound logo at the bottom, but I can't figure out what the art is.
Remember that that draft box thing?
Oh, that's Lee Sin.
Lee Sin, yeah.
But that's not Lee Sin. It looks like it's got Nico's hair.
Oh, I just thought that it was that alt art.
It might be like Yone or something.
It might not be that.
Wait.
I will say though that it is Chad is right that it's weird to see a set just die. You kind of expect the set to stick around forever, but
right,
you know.
I mean that's why I was that's why I asked Cass. I was like, "Yo, Cass, what's going on? Why is he at the battlefield?" I'm like, he's never surviving it.
I just mean that
and sometimes you just have to let that happen, right? But it didn't feel like much value was gained. It was just draw a card, right? So your 5-drop served as score 1 point, draw 1 card.
Yeah, I guess.
Which is just not incredible.
Got a rune as well, but yes.
Yeah, I did ramp a rune. 5-drop was score 1 point, ramp 1 rune, draw 1 card, but that's still, it was a full turn to play this set.
Would you play a card that says that? 5 energy, score point. Okay, well, never mind. Don't answer that.
Well, yes, because that would mean that it could win the game. I would absolutely play that card.
5 energy score point.
Yeah, because then I just have to get to 7 and then play the card, and then I win.
Yeah.
But what if it says it cannot be used to score the final point, though?
Then maybe not. I don't know.
Then it's probably unplayable.
So the solutions
it goes from best card in game to unplayable in one
This
fell
is why
swoop.
Worthy is better in these spots than against Ripple than this one, just because
you just replay Lucian and he's ready. Right.
And then you send kill the Poro, get to the draw, bring him back. It's just a lot more fluid.
It's such a difficult thing because like literally he's made the top 8 playing the strategy no worthy, and I'm just like, how? I really want to understand, but I'm looking at the hands and it's like the cards are no different than the cards I'm playing. The difference is just this champ zone, but it feels like it's if anything, it just puts him at a disadvantage, right? And that's what I'm like, man, he just must be so goddamn good at Riftbound. Because like, I'm like, what is like?
So far, we haven't even like played the champion. There was probably a window like last turn, especially that like the worthy might have ended up coming down. Maybe it would have like saved set, and that would have been good. But for the most part, we're just playing this orange yellow.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel like-
tapping out.
Yeah, you're ready to lose that.
Lucian,
the
yeah.
rookie.
Oh, right, Weapon Master.
Oh, maybe not that ready actually. No, we're just probably gonna kill it to draw. Which makes sense, but again, you're so behind on board. You don't really have accelerators in the deck apart from the worthy, so very.
I don't think you can put that hidden card there, right? Can't have it under.
Hmm?
He's put like his hidden card under his card. I don't think.
Yeah, it's probably not.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah.
hiding it.
Okay,
that's so true.
maybe he took the card
For real.
to lid. That would be really quite funny if you're just like, oh, by the way, there's a hidden card under this card. I paid for it. I just didn't announce it.
You just say the word hidden and then hide it as well as you can.
Game mechanic: you play 2 cards at the same time, and you announce that you pay an extra hidden, and say under one of these cards is a hidden card.
It is
Wait,
like the fact that we went
I'm in.
second, I think, is once again been absolutely massive here because this Fiora is probably a lot better for going first because you get like a turn to player down, and like without losing point tempo. But at this point, like we can't play this Fiora ever unless it's onto a battlefield. Like we can't like take a turn in developer.
Yeah.
Your Guardian Angel's rough, very rough. Now that Irelia is literally unkillable. I mean, she was already, but now even through like some weird challenges or something, she's not gonna die.
I mean,
I wish
don't
I
know.
could ask this guy why it's victorious. Sorry, I'm like very like stuck on it. I'm like, why? What is the reason?
If
The
we
card is
see
good.
Worthy,
Victorious is very good in this deck, right? Like it just
if we see
absolutely-
Worthy as chosen champ in game 2, I think it's as simple as I knew I was going to be playing Draven all day or Falling Star all day, so I just don't want to have.
BF Sword top deck.
Yeah, but
Just don't want that to happen.
this doesn't
Maybe,
look like
I don't
it
know.
beats Irelia at all.
I mean, Draven.
No, sorry. This Fiora list doesn't look like it has the tools to actually beat Irelia, in my
Well, it struggles
opinion.
with
Pyro.
purple, right? That's the big thing. The big issue is
Oh.
purple, right? It's the pushes because there's no worthy. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just behind.
Holy shit! I don't think I've seen somebody
That's
channel
good.
runes like that. That
Salvage
was-
main deck, by the way.
well, I actually like that.
Okay.
I think that's
okay.
pretty reasonable. And the more we've been watching this meta develop, the more, like, especially in China, where the Dravens are just kind of like all on Axe
It's
and
worth
not.
it.
Yeah, it actually feels reasonable enough.
Like,
And this is nice for this matchup too, to be able to
It's the
deal with
same,
Guardian
right?
Angel.
It's the same cost as Spinning Axe. Spinning Axe is 2 and a
Yeah,
recycle,
yeah.
right?
You would trade the same
Yeah.
stuff and just get rid of
And
it.
it's a cantrip, so
Yeah, and getting a not so fast out on like it's not good, but it's not bad.
oh,
Yep.
Okay.
he's reposting.
Committing the repost.
Yeah.
That animation for a post, please.
Oh.
Nice.
I reposting the not so fast while your salvage is in the graveyard is kind of crazy. That's
Yeah.
Love
that's-
What does yours say? What's her like
He's like,
lines?
he's
I'll do them in a French accent.
oh, the not so fast int. Wait, that doesn't.
Not so fast can't. Oh, just
yeah, we're just
targeting
hitting the salvage again.
Again,
that
yeah.
makes
Oh,
sense.
okay. Yeah. I was gonna say. So Lucian still gets the.
Yeah,
Lucian
the
still
buff.
gets
Yeah.
buffed.
Yep. Lucian
Or
is plus
might
2.
increased, not actually buffed.
Yeah, so just
Okay,
to
so-
clarify, Repost says counter a spell. It doesn't target for the people that don't know. So
Well, it does target, but it just doesn't target
a
your guy.
unit or gear.
Yeah, it targets the targets the Lucian.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, ooh.
Well, so now, the thing is this is just probably fight or flight, right? Because like Irelia tapped out.
What do we have in hand for?
We have Hidden Blade, and a Fiora, and a third card. Oh, fourth card.
I thought he was just about to reveal his hand.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Lucian
Just gotta
is
hope, I guess.
7 to Irelia's 5.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty.
Get this guy off.
I'm so done with him. This is a fight or flight, right? That's in.
Think so.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we running first mate?
I mean, I feel like if you're not on Worthy, you're not on first mate. I do not understand how he's like 8-1-1 if that's the case. Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
I just feel like no matter how good he is, how are you beating purple decks without any of those answers, right?
This is give me an idea of what cards are in your deck
Is he
before
running?
they concede.
Maybe he's running Kiana, and he's been punishing them with deflect. But then,
but he's clearly playing like 3 copies of Victorious, which means the Kiana slots are pretty like contested.
Really bad, by the way. Like this push here for us, like we're about to lose the game. We're just dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, game's over.
Yeah, we're actually just dead.
Wait.
Yeah. I think he was. Let me see what cards are in your deck, so I know what cards are in your deck.
Yeah,
write them down
might
for game 2.
An extra card or something.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what the sideboard plan is, because also this you're not allowed to not have an Irelia plan in China right now, right? Like it's literally the second most represented deck.
Okay, Hidden Blade.
So you got 2. Oh, you got the file. Right, so we have the.
This is the easiest way to make this work. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is top 8, so I'd hope so.
Well, minus they keep dropping their cards.
Well, yeah, they re-grease them at the beginning of the top.
Yeah. Re-sleeve them between every single round. That way, they're always slippery.
But that just did not feel good for the Fiora player at all.
No.
Okay, so yeah, are we taking bets? Is Fiora worthy coming out from the sideboard?
I mean,
gotta, right?
But then why is Victorious even in the main? I'm so confused.
Well, I mean, like, there's probably a worthy in the main board. It's just we're swapping our chosen champion, right?
No, I know, but what? All right, show me the champ zone. Is it the same? Is it unchanged? I don't know why it would change. I just
like extra salvages and stuff would be cool.
Tree
animation hasn't.
Well, Tree, if you're playing like 3 challenge or not even 3 challenge, but like more challenge, more of the targeted stuff, like you can definitely play Dreaming Tree.
Come on, give us the other camera angle. Let's see it.
I mean, we know it's not changed, right? Because the graphic just said.
Well, yeah, but the graphic
changed that?
Maybe they just didn't change it.
Yeah, I don't think they messed up though.
It doesn't come up very often.
I mean, I know the graphic is
challenge punch first,
correct because
Repost,
they normally show if they have like the skin or not. So.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe they just do that at the beginning of the set, because changing your champion doesn't happen that often.
Right.
True. Maybe Worthy's just a bad card, actually.
Maybe he's not worthy. Maybe he hasn't unlocked it.
No, he's here to be victorious. If he's going to win the tournament,
no, that's not worthy.
It would have been really funny.
I want to know why so badly. Usually I'm pretty good at picking up on the reasoning. Usually that's fun. Like I strive to understand why people would make this decision, especially a player that I really respect and I think is very strong. I'm just confused. It looks like that's a Facebreaker in hand as well.
Oh my god. The fucking
Facebreaker
really
on
good
Tree
first.
is also, another way to draw a card on Tree.
Good on Tree. It's good going first. It's probably good against Irelia.
Repost.
I gotta fuck with this Facebreaker.
Okay, our hand is like kind of good. Yeah.
Yeah. It was Victor.
Was it this matchup? It was the Facebreaker was in Azir.
Oh, it was in Azir. You're so right.
I don't think it was against Aurelia.
I don't remember who it's against. But
it was against Fiora. Azir played against Fiora.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's either Set or that is
it's
Worthy's alt
definitely
art.
It's
and I think it was
Brawler.
Set. Yeah.
Yeah, Adaptatron is that's hot tech in not really. You don't like it? Yeah, it kills Guardian Angels. Like,
yeah, card's good.
I mean, if I'm Fiora and I see that get played on the first turn of the game on Obelisk, I don't think I'm stoked about it. To be honest with you, like I now can't just like play my BF sword or play, like I have to. This seems kind of miserable.
Yeah, Stellicorn who? This card is so much better.
Do you think we're running either Strike Down or Challenge in this deck?
I mean, Challenge definitely with Dreaming Tree. I think it's going to exist either in the board or in the deck.
What the fuck is a Strike Down?
Strike Down is where you unequip your...
Fish fight.
Oh, it's Fish Fight. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Literally Fish Fight.
Chat's saying they can't hear Kuvi. Kuvi, did you mute yourself in the thing?
Kuvi's not in the thing. Kuvi just is through... Oh, I see what happened.
You can't...
Hey, Jarvis, where'd the Discord recorder go?
Interesting.
Sorry, Kuvi. Well, you will not be live for a sec while Jarvis figures that out. Apologies, Kuvi. We'll figure it out. But yeah, you are silenced, Kuvi. Work on a Kuvi's corner segment or something. If you see any plays, you can probably telestrate through it. Actually, I don't know if Jarvis is briefed on that or not.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But
the 0 points here, both players just deciding not to push up, not to give their opponent the opportunity to get a free combo. It's kind of cool.
Smart.
I mean, the stalemate game is probably better for Fiora overall here, but I say better. I think Irelia is going to be just happy doing this, like
Fiora
just getting to the point where you can.
So they're going to be able to score that way, whereas Irelia has to like burn a power to do it each time.
Mm-hmm.
But both of them have the tools. They have the tools to do the silly thing.
But still can't play gear on the Fiora side because of the Adaptatron.
Yeah, Adaptatron's like actually really big.
So you're like gated from actually like making Unsung a 5, actually buffing anything up.
Yeah. Where are the chances we're on Jax? The orange Jax, is that the one that draws you cards, or is that the one that gives them quick draw?
You can pay 1 energy to draw a card when you equip him.
I want a quick draw. Unlucky. Okay, wait, I really got left there. Now to be fair, it is Dreaming Tree, and they do have 10 mana open, so I don't know if it's a killable card, but if you believe in yourself, anything's possible.
Set is just triggering his buff, so he goes to 8.
Yeah, it starts out at 8.
When you spend, do you drop down to 4 and then go to 8? Do you trigger the legend off that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because technically you can respond to, because like the spend is a cost, right? Technically you can respond to Set while he's at 4 might if you had like something to do.
Yeah, it's another one of the reasons he's so good in this deck. Like if he's at a battlefield and your opponent lets him stay at a battlefield, he can pivot by moving back home and then getting ready by Fiora Worthy, which is
it's Fiora Worthy.
Not in this deck.
I haven't seen that card before. Is that card pretty good?
Yeah. All right, we have Kuvi back. Welcome back, Kuvi.
Oh,
you guys weren't ready for Fiora Peerless as the champion zone.
Next game it's Peerless. Yeah, next game.
You gotta 1v1 the Irelia.
It's just SN trying to assassinate me at that point. I mean, just considering Repost here, I think Repost is reasonable here. You get your power back anyway. Like one of your 2 power back.
Stop them from getting an extra point. See, what you could have done is if you Repost here, you could give it to Fiora Peerless and then go in, and she'd be at like 10 might.
You're so right.
Is there just like a punch first maybe as well? That's another thing you could do here. You punch first and try and defend it with
I don't think
the Repost.
Have one. I think maybe we're looking to stun here, but the issue is that they're the defense, so we get pushed back.
Okay, you just passed it. Well, you can still use Set offensively now. To try and deal with this, and you've gotten through some of the energy at least. but really not that much. I mean, there's still 5 energy. Like, hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. This is rough. This matchup feels very difficult.
Yeah, especially now that
Imagine
Irelia
second
is
ride the
winning.
win, just come back over, score again.
Lose.
Be pretty good.
Okay. Hit rookie.
Making
So make set 12.
yeah. I mean that just forces a push.
Yeah, but you do have it's double repost hand, right?
At least
See
one.
it?
It's like
yeah, we know
Repost,
at least one. We know at
Icebreaker.
least one.
I don't know if there's a second one.
Yeah, I guess it's Flash, Rebuke, Fight or Flight that you're playing around. Oh, what's this camera?
I saw
Well, you don't care about the
discipline.
well, you can't care about the flash. Like the flash is
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
like
the-
you care about it, but you almost can't, right? Because you have to stop the rebuke.
Okay.
The
or
fight or flight is a
discipline,
maybe
on
stop as well.
guard.
Yeah.
So we know there's definitely a Fight or Flight. There's Discipline, Defiant, On Guard.
The real
Tide
issue
turner.
is, yeah, I mean, if they go like push and you counter it, and then like, can Irelia just get big enough with Defiant plus Discipline? It's kind of scary.
Mm.
I don't know if do we have one Repost or 2?
You know,
It might
at
just be
least
one.
one.
It might have been last game that there was 2, or they used one already this game or something. I don't remember. It might have been. I might be conflating games, but
we'll see here in a second, I guess.
I see a challenge. I see a facebreaker, and then maybe it's a repulse there.
It might be. I'm not sure.
Oh, it's here Defy as well.
Challenge. I think it is Repost. I think you might be
Yeah,
right.
it is. I can definitely see a Repost.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
plus
So
2 and
sets
a
at
barrier, I think.
14. So this is goes
Plus
up to
3 minus 2.
Yeah.
5 might swing.
Down to
with that.
12. Down to 12, up to 10.
4,
Yep.
7,
Yep, 2
8,
away.
9, 10. Yeah. And then on guard pushes over.
I mean, there's an on guard and a discipline still, but only 2 runes.
Yeah. I mean, if
I think you,
like you can't repulse this, right?
yeah, you just say okay.
No, because then you get
they need
pushed
to do
again
another thing.
potentially, and then it's like game over, right?
Yeah, it's like really bad.
Yeah, why would you
Holy-
riposte when you're winning the
Whoa.
combat?
Yeah. Maybe 4, 8, 12, 14, down to 12. Yeah, 12 to 10, right?
I mean, I
It's
guess
that
maybe
you're
you
just
just have
still
to
winning.
have guts to win like this, right? Because like,
The guts to ignore logic and sensibility.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Because like a push here,
Like, what-
there's no
what are
answer
you
to a
getting
push in
punished
hand now.
by?
There's no.
Like, if you just say you're winning the combat currently, you just say okay, make your opponent do something. What is punishing you here?
I mean, if anyone
I'm
has an
trying to
idea,
think of
because it's like
something.
push and
It's
rebuke
like-
right now is like crazy,
So it's
right?
like double on guard, right? It would have to be like literally double on guard.
But is that okay? So if it's double on guard, and then you're saying I want to get the most value.
Yeah, I
out
want
of
to
the
get my
riposte,
money
so I'm
in
gonna do it
good.
Yeah.
now.
Right on the 5 might as opposed to
Yeah,
a 3 might.
Okay, there's at least a line of thinking that makes sense. So I'm okay with it. I don't agree with it, but we've also got caster vision. So
It's also a hell of a like the
Yeah.
hand that I really would have to have, and then I really is down to like 1 card in hand after that.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I also assume that just like most Irelia decks, there's only going to be one Irelia. So he's just like, if I kill this Irelia, what are you doing?
No, of course. I actually think there was a good call out in chat of saying that this was like a read, because if they had a second fight or flight, they might have just gone for that after the first instead of trying to start pumping. So like if they had another way, like if they had Repost, if they
That's
had like a rebuke as well, it's like another thing they might have just cast immediately instead of trying to use a bunch of pumps. So because they go Divine Dance, like you feel like they're more likely to be on pumps. And I actually think that is a reasonable call out and probably is why this decision was made and why the Repost
But I think
went
like
on the Divine
the one
Dance.
mana tricks that they're likely to have, I think you're going to be able to get the chance to riposte a Defiant Dance again. Yeah, because like what if it's discipline, right? And then like you could have denied them a draw there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
But I mean, this is a way to win. This is a huge lead, and there's nothing super left. The Facebreaker is going to help protect this as well.
Yeah, Facebreaker's really good.
Apart from the one Irelia, what do they have unit-wise, apart from this Adaptatron as well? Like, what are they actually looking for?
We saw a
Stellicorn.
purple Draven game 1 get mulliganed
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we saw it in the hand, so
And it depends on
probably
the
not.
list, right? There are the all-in Aurelias that Kubi's talked about, but then we've seen a
Yep.
few of them that are a lot more 2-drops, and
This one has a lot of 2-drops, I think.
it's
'Cause we saw the Boros,
interesting to try and jump into the battlefield with a hidden card instead of just going and clearing away the set, especially.
You actually like trade
Yeah.
here. I don't know. Yeah, no, I think you're
I
right. It is
mean,
kind of strange to not go after set.
If he's just like trying to remove all the units, then Facebreaker here is just not even that bad.
Well, I mean, to be clear, I'm pretty sure he just wanted to draw with the
Draw
Dreaming
an
Tree,
extra card.
like with the discipline. So it's like that's why you would make this decision. But I do feel like running into a hidden card here is pretty scary. Maybe
Because we're
is he
seeing
on
the
Defy
on-guard.
right now in hand? Defy in hand would actually be a reason this becomes a little bit more.
We
Easy.
justified last turn, but this is because we played on guard. Does that mean that the Fiora player like okayed this combat and said, "Yeah, I'm down to trade and lose my hidden card"? Or did they like kind of muddle
Adaptatron is
priorities?
3. It was only 5 into 6.
Oh,
After the
okay,
discipline.
okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Discipline was just 5 into 6.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense from the perspective of draw, but I just don't know that this is like good enough, right? Like to run into the hidden card if you don't have an answer, unless he was like hoping that the discipline would actually draw him into like a removal spell.
Yeah, that
Or
makes
not
sense.
a counter spell. But actually that doesn't even work because you can actually respond to the casting of discipline by just flipping the card up and not allowing the draw to come through.
So with it being stunned, he can't even ready it up and send it back in because it won't do any damage. So he's going to be behind on points.
Yeah, Fiora gets to go to 4.
Yep.
And now with the lead, Fiora can just retreat and then develop again. What's the draw? Pit Rookie?
Pit Rookie?
Salvage, Hidden Blade.
Yes, I believe so.
So this Adaptatron that came down that was just like stopping all of these equipments, and we've not even drawn one.
Yeah.
Like literally just cool counter. Just doesn't impact me in the slightest.
Well, and we saw the BF swords and the Doran's Blade, so we know they're in there.
Punch first
Punch
mate.
first. Another Pit Rookie.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least we can make this Fiora constantly mighty now.
Yeah, Hidden Blade draw, retreat everything, and then develop. I can get behind this. I think this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like draw 3 with
Ramp.
Hidden Blade and then just like full develop because you've killed the Irelia and you have a lead. I think it makes a lot of sense. It's quite nice.
Stack these tokens on your Fiora, please.
Reading if you get the buff if you don't destroy gear, which I don't think you do.
Yeah, I think it is if you do get a buff.
Yeah. A non-lonely Poro. He's got a friend.
Oh.
Not anymore.
So sad.
He dropped him off at school and then ran away.
Chat, type an F in the chat to pay respects to the lonely Poro. So sad.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
just
Irelia
needed
needs
to
another
cycle.
Draven here to actually come back.
Yeah. Yep. I
Just
think Draven
Irelia
is
wouldn't be enough.
big
Oh,
thing.
Stellicorn. First Stellicorn we see actually of today. Because we saw 3 Irelias, and I think this is the first one that had Stellicorn.
I mean, as the Fiora player, we're just like chilling this game. We are not stressing punch first. We have a first mate. We have a salvage. What's the last card we draw? Can't quite see.
But you should be pressured here a little bit as Fiora to finish the game by next turn, basically, because this Stellicorn is going to draw a lot, which could be
That's
a
2
problem.
salvages. This is 3x salvage for game 2. I guess
sense.
you just want to,
GA?
you want to kill
Yeah.
GAs. It's really good to kill GAs, so you want to see this card.
Yeah, and then with the rest of these cards, they just sit in base. Fiora is most likely. I mean, you've got a punch first. They have rebukes. They have. What other card do they have in hand?
Basically, just build up as much stuff, make them use as many resources as possible on this turn to contest, and then
Fiora's got
attack
the
back and
flex
win.
now as well, so
yeah, you'll draw a card off of the punch first from Dreaming Tree.
just develop as many units as you can.
You can also just retreat the Fiora with first mate.
It is so
Looks so
funny
happy.
that this
That's just-
Fiora deck
so
is
happy.
nearly card for card my first 40 deck. Nearly. There's a few differences, but then
We
he's
talked
not
about the
just
You're
running
running
worthy.
You're running that suboptimal
Champion
Fiora
card,
worthy
yeah.
card.
Yeah. It's so good. What is okay?
He didn't actually ready that Fiora and bring it back. He just dragged it back.
I would laugh so hard if the judges were like, "You need to move that back and ready it."
It's one of the things I noticed with like the Lucians. Every single Lucian player like readies him first, then brings him back, and I'm like, it's technically not wrong, but like I just drag my Lucian back.
Does look like a game 3 though. I mean, Repost is a hell of a card. So
Yep.
We doubted the Repost.
I've never doubted that card before.
No,
in my
it's
entire
like when
life.
he played it this game. That's what I'm saying. Like, we did, not the card. Like his action.
I mean, it was a really great read. Honestly, that's what it was. Because like, yes, there is a punish at 2 energy, but just he decided that like that would have been cast already, pretty much. It's like if you start with the push, you add another push, you'd probably just play another push.
I get that. The problem is that I don't think that plays around additional stuff.
It doesn't play around rebuke, but it would beat pumps.
Maybe it does. I didn't do the math.
I'm pretty sure it beat any combo of pumps that
on
wasn't
guard.
second and third Defiant Dance. I'm pretty sure it beat any other combo of pumps with 2 energy.
Yeah.
So only second and third Defiant Dance would actually beat you.
Ooh. Okay.
Rebuke.
Expensive.
You have to go to 6, and you have to hold. Try to hold here.
Be able to,
Yeah. I mean, we get the extra
almost
draw.
certainly not going to happen.
Why we didn't push with Stellicorn first, though?
Yeah.
I don't know that
Just one
holding
more
is
time.
going to be possible in all this.
And
Oh no, definitely not.
Maybe Fiora goes AFK or something.
Toilet emergency.
Aikato's calling for a deck check at this point.
Were we deck checking?
Your opponent here, if you're the Irelia player.
Oh yeah. This game's still going on. What the hell? We got blown out on turn 2. The game was over.
Apparently not. Apparently not so.
Well, pretty over.
Irelia seems to. He's beginning to believe.
Well, I am seeing that we in fact have more units in our deck than just the one Irelia. So really breaking the mold here.
These the Adaptatrons. I don't think you were here, Kaido. I said it. All of this Adaptatron tech for us not to draw a single equipment.
Base.
Sports them out.
Yeah.
I mean, if I see
the
main deck
Adaptatron is coming.
Adaptatron, I'm like, get those out of here.
Game 1, you just play as many equipment as possible. So like, okay, I get value from this no matter what. He has too many. You just take them every single one out.
Mm-hmm.
All 8 cards are gone. I mean, Fight or Flight or Switcheroo, right? That's the 2 cards we're playing around here. But I don't think we've seen a Switcheroo.
Yeah, start with trade with the Tide Turner.
How good is Fiora's hand here?
There's more than one copy of Salvage in it currently.
Yeah.
Okay. So just nothing but bangers.
Yeah.
Conquering this isn't like a foregone conclusion. Like,
No, it's not.
there definitely could be Irelia hands that are making this rough.
Yeah, I mean, the board is not that strong outside of Brawler, and I'm pretty sure this is a Fight or Flight that's hidden, so Brawler's just getting pushed.
I mean,
If
it's just
fight
like...
or flight. You just send in the little guys one at a time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And see what happens. Like make them use a pump and then go from there.
Yeah, the issue is if it's like a Defiant Dance as well, then that entire plan just goes out the window.
Got 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think you're right that you have to test the waters. Like, you have to play into the cards eventually anyway.
Yep. I mean, 5 into 5. Show me something.
Yeah.
Pushing the deflect here as well.
Yeah. Need to do something. I like it. Fight or Flight the Stellicorn to draw a card, Defiant Dance.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't matter.
You would draw 2 cards because it's on
Oh,
Dream.
Oh, that's right. You draw 2 cards. Hold up.
Holy.
Okay, well,
Hey,
there's
Defiant
Defiant.
Dance.
Defiant's pretty good here. Because Fiora doesn't kill anything, right? Oh, no.
She's a
unfortunately,
5,
uh,
so she would kill either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
unlucky,
if you give it to
actually.
the Stellicorn, she still kills the Tide Turner.
Do you give it to, like, Adaptatron?
You could give it to the Tide Turner and then just minus something at base. But then you still lose 4 might here instead of 3 or instead of 2.
Yeah, but if you minus the like the first mate, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, but you would still only have 3 might here if you do that because just like how the math works out, right? So
Yeah.
then they could
It's
just
just
send the first mate and the
You have to send everything, but then they can't conquer both without a first mate.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a good line, and I didn't think about minusing at base, but yeah, that's pretty solid. Good call out.
They're letting them draw the card. That's good.
Isn't it? I was gonna say, isn't it always better to hit
Guardian
the
Angel,
Unsung Hero, but I
Stellicorn
don't think
in
it
hand.
is.
Yeah, no, you want
You can still get-
the first mate to not be able to go in alone.
Yeah.
challenge.
Challenge.
Oh yeah, challenge just blows this out.
Yeah, challenge is quite good here. And the hand from Irelia is dead. It is a unit and a GA.
Yep.
So game 3.
Yeah, so what? Fiora eats that. We get the push out.
Oh, right. And you draw a card even.
Yeah.
So do you actually just have to push the Stellicorn back, draw 1, and hope it's a pump to get over the Fiora?
That's
you have
funny.
to win.
I mean, you draw 2,
have to
right?
speed now.
It's-
No, when we
No,
are
they
there,
already drew one from Defiant Dance.
Yeah, you still just lose to Set at that point, right? So
Whoa,
you know.
come on. Our card's
Yeah.
reaction speed. Why do you draw a card?
No, he's doing it for the challenge. He didn't draw for
From-
challenge.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that shit. We have fucking fight or
Yeah,
flight
you
is
still
reaction
can
speed.
resp-
We're
yeah,
outside
you
of
can-
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. We're not gonna let you draw third repose. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that
you
should
choose-
that should resolve before because you can
Yeah.
respond to the Dreaming Tree trigger. Like you,
Yeah.
Oh.
You can and
Yeah.
should respond to the Dreaming
Yeah.
Tree
Yeah.
trigger.
Hmm.
This actually isn't game over yet, though, which is, well, depending on the hand, because right now you can take one side as Fiora, but the other side is like it's 3+ might on each side, so the first mate plus the unsung is not actually conquering. It's just like trading.
A real person would double salvage to draw 2 to draw a punch first.
Yeah, you can do that now. You don't need a target anymore.
Oh, you don't need a target to cast salvage?
No, they errated it to up to 1.
Yeah,
that's kind of sick. Yeah, and we probably should.
Well, if you're not winning yet, then you definitely are. Then you definitely need to start casting salvages, because you should try and win on this turn. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because you've basically been told that the hand is worth.
We
got
that
just works.
Yeah.
All right.
There it is.
Game 3.
Okay, game 3, and I am gonna have to call it there for my casting. I need to head off to my skirmish.
All right.
So
have fun.
Good luck.
I'll be listening to the stream as I drive.
Yes, you're all just saying what is in my Lucian
we're
Aurora
just describing the deck you've already built. Oh, he swapped.
Worthy.
He swapped.
We swapped.
Oh,
wait.
But I don't on the draw attack.
But I don't
on the draw attack.
He needs a 3-drop going second. It's pretty
simple. 3-drop going second, sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
And you get to catch up. When your opponent boards out the Adaptatrons because you didn't play a single piece of equipment.
Yeah, Casanova, I don't know. This Fiora worthy card seems kind of good. You don't seem on board.
Yeah, I don't know
with
why you hate it so much.
You're kind of freaking out about the swap. I think the swap's good here.
Oh my god.
Swap makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah.
But why
it's because
not?
Marshall was here. Like the moment Marshall leaves, he's like, all right.
I really want him to just look in the camera and wink, even though it would make no sense, but we would know.
Yeah,
but why not on the play? It's still
camera
it's
B,
still,
catch the wink.
It's still good on the play. It's still good.
It was like shell shocked over here.
Playing Targon in a Draven meta, and Draven is a bad matchup, is very
well, just sack the bad matchup and dodge it,
True. Absolutely.
Or maybe the Draven players are bad. You just diff them.
Just diff them.
Diffy and the Jiffy.
All right. I mean, Irelia loves both of these battlefields, Loki.
You know who would really love both these battlefields? Is Pit Crew.
Who's that?
You just cap them both every turn.
Pit Crew goes crazy here.
That's true. And you get to line them both up because your teammate also plays these.
I really don't like the way that he channels his runes. It's too. It's just wild. I don't know.
Every time it looks like he's scooping up the game to concede.
It's just, I just don't like it.
Okay, what do we do with Worthy? Is Worthy just a 3-drop to us? She is. She's just a 3-drop to us. No, I mean this is pretty safe actually. Like it's relatively safe.
It depends if we tap out.
It's way less safe when you then play Set, and then it's pretty. That's actually. Playing it there is still
if you don't
pretty
hide
safe.
Anything,
yeah.
Some double blade dance hands could absolutely destroy you. Okay.
We've hidden a card. We figured it out.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, with Set now, you can still pivot the Set if this doesn't get broken, which it probably shouldn't get broken at 6 runes. Look, I've never had a problem with his gameplay. I got a problem with Worthy not being in the champ zone, so I guess my problems are solved.
Watch him hidden blade Fiora to draw 2. Fiora's there.
I think that this is slightly risky, but
Yeah, this could get challenged, right? Like,
we have the fire, but challenge repost is a problem.
Purple Draven?
Yeah, challenge repost ends the game, right?
Yeah.
Straight up. Challenge, yes. And we've seen both of these cards in this Fiora deck.
Yep.
It's incredibly risky. What's up, Peter? Welcome. We got counterfeit cast on the stream now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
We lost one UK bruv. We had to get a new one.
There is a supply. It's limited time only, but you got lucky this time. Oh boy. Oh, I'm excited to be back here and enabling Blevins to have terrible ideas, which will definitely not ruin anybody's day.
Yes, the idea, the unlimited, uncapped set review idea was a product of our manifestations in Paris.
That makes sense that came from Peter.
Ravings.
That
We
makes
were
sense.
talking and we were like, wait, and we kept building on it, and I'm like, wait, this is the greatest idea. I'm going to ruin Cass's day here.
I saw 2 energy get tapped. I thought this was this was going to be exactly Challenger Post.
There is a challenge at hand.
Oh, we're
I
challenging.
mean, this is absolutely challenge.
Irelia. Oh, for sure.
This
This
actually
is
says
smart,
We're
by the way.
looking for the repost.
Wait, target?
Holy-
Target?
yeah, no.
That's so
So,
smart.
okay,
We're moving,
wait.
We're moving. That's so
This
smart.
is so sick because he also recognizes that this
Oh,
is
we got
literally
it. We got it.
it's
my
literally
gosh.
GG. It's
Oh my
actually just
God.
GG.
It literally
He's so
is.
good.
Just slams it.
He's so goddamn dreamy. What the hell? Look at this is
That's unreasonable.
Wait, what are you waiting? What are you waiting for?
You
He's
just
not
gotta
waiting. He's
make
not
sure you
waiting.
don't-
Aurelia player.
Really slow roll.
Oh,
There's
look,
not
he's
being
about to
He
soju
literally
slouch right
went-
now.
You've activated my trap card.
Look at the life leave his eyes.
He's so good.
The sad thing is, Aurelia has the Draven in hand, so actually she could easily pivot into Draven game plan and not be
Yeah, it's
bothered,
playable.
I think at all.
It's just unlucky.
No, so this is not actually GG because of exactly what Kubi said, right? Like in most situations, the game is over right now. Like the
Yeah.
game is actually just ended by this play, which is why he's willing to commit, play Pookie, play fucking
Mhm,
Hidden Blade to just try and find the Repost, which is crazy. But yeah, the Draven is a good response.
Yeah, and you go into to Targon not for the point, but to just have more runes to protect that Draven in the back, because if you lose him, you
Yeah.
absolutely lose him.
Yeah, but it's so many runes you have to commit on the Fiora side, so the fact that the Draven just gets to be played in afterwards
Yeah.
here means actually Aurelia's spot is quite good. It goes from this play is sick and I'm still hyped about it, and I don't take back any of the hype over this play because in most circumstances he won the game on the spot there. But I do think like this is now actually not even necessarily very Fiora favored at this stage of the game.
Yeah. No, purple Draven is a beating here.
It's a hell of a card.
Yeah, because if you fall asleep
not
on a
having-
battlefield, like they just score so many points.
And you have to like come get that elephant at least.
Yeah.
But
They choose.
thankfully,
I don't.
Worthy
I
is
don't know
pretty
how
good at retreating, so you could actually start going in and out,
Yeah.
in and out, in and out.
Well, yeah, this
there's
your
only
worthy
Need
one
some more
yellow
yellow
rune.
runes.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. for it.
So this turn you do have the option. I mean, as Goofy's saying, right? Like the problem is the elephant could get pumped over the set, because if you just push set into the elephant here and conquer, you can then just use your 1 yellow rune to ready him and bring him home, which is really solid, right? But it is definitely tough. You can't bring both things back because you only have the 1 yellow rune. So if you want to go up to 4, you have to sacrifice a unit, and you're sacrificing it into purple Draven, which is less than ideal.
Yeah. No, it's actually really annoying because all of our buffs are just equipments, so we don't have a way to interact with the elephant getting pumped. It's so rough. And you could also just go to 3 and then retreat, maybe, but no, because then Aurelia just goes to 4 and then just develops again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not very good.
So after all of this, after the dust is settled, it's like
Aurelia's favorite.
yeah, Aurelia.
Yeah. It's pretty tough.
It was fun while it lasted, though. It was
Yeah.
fun while-
I mean, the play was so sick, and it was like, there's so many games where he wins on the spot there. There are so many games, but because like if this hand is all spells from Aurelia, this game is literally over. It's
Well, was
just
that it?
beyond over.
Yeah,
but-
that was
There's
perfect
not a
execution.
challenge there.
We knew
Right.
what we were looking for. Perfect ordering. It was just clean.
Hmm.
And I mean, you had to take the risk, right? Because if you don't find the Repost there, you can't. I mean, you can just rip the challenge and pray, but like it just.
Did we have
it's
to commit
spots worse?
second set buff? Because if we had a buff on this set, then like this just gets infinitely
You
safer,
can't,
right?
because if you commit the buff, you cannot bring him back anymore.
Yeah, because he won't get
That's
mighty.
true.
He's already mighty.
That's fair. Oh, he's
Well, I
getting
mean,
stuck
you
there
can
anyway,
you already
so, I mean,
you already cannot bring him
yeah.
back. By the way, equipping
Yeah.
the,
Wait,
He's
equipping the
gone
Doran's
where
blade. That ship
Fiora
has
cannot
sailed.
follow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
why do we
that ship
keep
has
Doran?
sailed.
Ride the wind.
Oh, so we spent the buff. He's big enough.
No, we didn't. We don't have a buff. We spent 2 buffs last turn.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I feel like we just probably shouldn't have spent the second buff last turn. But,
Yeah, I don't know that 12 was necessary into one rune.
yeah, I think that's kind of the trouble here.
The math though was what specifically Defiant Dance.
Yeah, but if we're reposting anyway, I guess the idea
Yeah,
would be
correct.
we wouldn't have to repost the Defiant Dance, but
Yeah.
Well, now you have to protect that set.
nah, that's dead.
I mean, the question is
Just
really
hit
is
it.
like
Now.
no, you can't go to 4. I was like thinking, is there ever a world you can go to 4? But you actually just use killing the Draven to get you back on point tempo. Realistically,
Ooh,
no meme, because like you're not winning if you don't kill Draven anyway, right? Like that's just the fact of it. So you have to kill this Draven. The points actually do not matter anymore. That it's just not something that you're going to be able to rely on. You're only you would only be going to 4 anyway. So you'd still be 2 full turn cycles of scoring twice, which is just like not reasonable. So you actually just have to play to kill this Draven,
Shovel.
and that's the only.
That's a
out.
shovel. Holy,
Yeah.
that's
I mean, so we can bring back Irelia.
Yep.
yeah, that's actually like really bad for the Fiora player because there's a ton of pump spells in this hand for Irelia. So you just slap shovel on Draven and then throw it at Set and like say, you know, what are you gonna do? Punch first me? You can only play one of those.
Yeah.
And I have on guard discipline.
Is starting to feel a little cooked.
And there's a ride the wind just in case.
Yeah. The hand is very strong.
Jeez.
Okay, but
Yeah.
you see how pringled that Draven is? Maybe I can deck check my opponent. Maybe that's
Insanely prinkled.
you could hide cards underneath that one as well.
right.
There is salvage for
Holy-
this shovel though. Is it in hand? Because he had like 3 last game. Does he have one this game?
I think there is a
Yes.
salvage, but
There is.
I mean, it's probably worth not letting Irelia come back.
I mean, she can't come
well, we
back
can't
now.
play it this turn.
No, really. We still have a turn.
She'll. I mean.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Wait,
right.
it's actually
yeah.
so sick. We can bring back Tide Turner and then just swap them.
You could bring back Tide Turner, swap it, and
That's
then
true.
send it to the other side.
That's actually just gas.
Wait.
Oh my
God.
There is a
You have to
salvage.
defy that. No?
Okay.
I don't
I
think
don't
there's
think we
a
have a
fine hand, is
defy.
there?
I think it's 2 pump spells and then some random shit.
Fight or flight.
We
Yeah,
actually
Fireflight.
Lose this now.
And a ride the wind.
Lose the game now.
I'll be honest. I forgot that shovel has another effect besides the equip cost.
All right, that shovel
You forgot
part's pretty good.
the really good part of it. The part that most people are using it for, not just the misfortune recycling units into the deck.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
No, I'm looking for the degenerate part
Forgot
of
the main mode of
so
shovel.
Yeah,
Here's a question.
I'm just looking at its equip cost.
Do we
Yeah, you
use an
could
on
do-
guard to save Draven? And like say that a Draven with a
Yeah.
with like a discipline in the back row is safe enough? Or do we think that a 10 might Draven just like can't be swung over?
I think
That's-
if you want to be really
Hmm.
safe, you hide the fight or flight there and you just pass probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think you probably do, because now your shovel is also gone. So this is actually like if you lose Draven, you do lose this time.
This is a
now you
gamble
don't have your
made.
Irelia, you wouldn't have the
If you
Draven.
lose in the game, you lose in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Save the Draven, save the world, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Another repost here
When are
would
we
be
going to
really
get those
good.
Poro counters?
Oh,
Nice
he did just rip a repost.
Repost would be the reason to actually bring back
Wow.
Draven last turn is to play around repost, because here the repost will still give +2 even though it's a hitting card, play it for 0. So
Yeah, but how are you even
Well,
pushing in the first place?
What's
You
that?
should literally suicide
So this
everything. You
Fiora
don't-
worthy card, I don't know if you know that. It's gonna ready our set.
No, I'm gonna let you. Yeah, I'll
No,
let you step in it right now.
it's-
There's a fucking
it's
Doran's
not.
blade on it, buddy. You
It's
can't
not
do it.
gonna
Oh,
read it.
shit.
It's not gonna
No,
read
okay,
it.
here's the thing. Here's the
He's
thing.
already mighty.
Sorry, I've never seen this card
salvage-
before.
You salvage and kill your own Doran's blade. You bring back his hat, spend his
Hell
buff,
yeah.
ready him, and then send him into the.
Okay, there was a punch first as well.
Okay.
He's gonna take his time. He's gonna wait, but that is gonna give room for there to be like a full grip of runes to protect this.
Also, ride the wind now, is it? Oh,
Well, and this Draven is
But
stuck
it's
here, right?
just cannot-
Because of the hidden card.
be correct.
It's like stuck in the sense. Like, I mean, you can just push the Draven home and then send it and conquer the other side.
Yeah, but then you lost
and
your
go
fighter
to
flight
6. Yeah,
into
but then you
Fiora.
keep up the full grip of runes in this full hand,
Yeah.
which is
Sure.
definitely not bad.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We
Because you'll go to
confirmed
6
that.
with Ride the Wind, and so if the commitment to Sunken Temple is ever too low, you just Ride the Wind the Draven over, and you just conquer that, and then you can score to 7 on Fiora's turn, and then score the hold to 8 and win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty sick. You can even like Poro in base here. With the Plaza runes. Set up the true inheritor of Irelia. Once the Draven dies, that Poro will carry.
True.
Yeah, this is top 8.
Top 8.
I mean, it's a tough decision here, for sure.
Yeah.
Because the pivot is fine, but then, I mean, of course, as you said, you lose the Fighter Flight, and this is against a set brawler, which Fighter Flight's a pretty valuable card.
Yeah, and I know
Pivot.
that like looking at this, the set, like you might think that you would beat the push by like reading it with Fiora worthy, but actually it's a Doran's blade on him, so you can't do that.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
be able to do it
little
anyway, because you would have already used the buff to push in.
I like the use of distance there to create some different context for what you're saying. It's very clever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this
The
is the
loneliest
safest
Poro.
thing to do, really.
You can still win next turn because it's Draven, right? So you can
Yeah,
score 3
Draven
points.
ride the wind.
You don't actually need to play to 6.
I mean,
Playing to
if
6,
catch
you
the
could have won
Fiora-
off playing the red win, but yeah.
If you catch the Fiora sleeping and they push like a Fiora or something up to Targon's peak, you could just ride the wind in and win
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, it would push you to
Or do you
7 and
lose
then
the game.
you just have to hold one side at that point, which is
Yeah.
probably not
No.
that hard if you've just eaten something for free.
Right?
Or win
Yeah.
one combat. If they come in and you have another push, you just win.
Isn't it once per turn on the combat win?
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's first time.
What a bad card.
Yeah.
SMH.
Yeah.
Reprint it.
So you're telling me that my plan of Swifties in the Draven and winning 3 combats in a row on in multiplayer, that's just not going to get me a million points.
No, it won't work.
You
It
can
won't
only
work.
do that with Pet Crew.
It won't
Right,
work. You
Pet
need
Crew's the
a
only one that can.
Yeah,
it's
only
the
Pet
only
Crew
one
does
I'm
that?
Craziness.
No, you got to do it with Tryndamere.
That's smart.
Tryndamere cares not for your first
Yeah.
time conquering.
You do it with Tryndamere, and then you have your in 2v2, you have your friend play blue, so they just reduce my on the battlefields. And you can always hit over.
That's so smart. That sounds broken. That's like tier 0. Almost as good as Draven.
The 2-0 2v2, please, Riot. You have to fix this.
Yeah. Ruin the format already.
I mean, throwing Draven back up here is very funny because the push just gives you a point. It's not good, but it's funny.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you, yeah, I don't think Ride the Wind here is correct, but like Ride the Winding Draven here,
Yeah,
the
it
Poro
seems
still
wrong.
dies, but you would eat the Fiora. I think the discipline is pretty measured and reasonable. Like, just draw a card and say this is
Yeah.
going to trade unless you do something.
Yeah.
I mean, this gets a punch first. That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like this. I think that punch first will be more useful against that Draven than now. I think you're okay with just trading 1-1 and then sacrificing the Fiora. I don't think this is correct because you make them waste the hidden
They missed their
card as
Fiora
well.
trigger too.
Yeah.
They did miss the Fiora trigger.
No, I agree with you because like
maybe
this
it's
is a
not
punch
resolved
first
yet.
that's not stopping Draven.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. This is not. Yeah, no.
Oh,
But-
in response, that's good.
Yeah, makes sense.
So no deflect cost.
No deflect cost, and this just gets like blown out.
Oh wait, no, this is.
No,
I mean, no, it still works. You could just.
it'll still
but-
resolve, and
This,
you
res-
can
this
worthy.
resolves and you
Oh.
just ready it with worthy. Because so
Oh, yeah,
worthy.
Fiora.
I caught it by the way. So
What
the
does this for a
yellow
worthy
Fiora
card
that's
do?
worthy.
Yeah, wait, tell me about
So
it.
yeah, you can
that's
pay
bad
like
one.
a yellow power to then ready something that became mighty. Yeah. So
Okay,
We have to
but
deflect
yeah.
then. We have to take
the purple player on the left, they're playing Draven, so they draw after winning that combat, right?
Wait, what?
They should.
Is that a joke? Oh, maybe I'm.
no.
If they were playing Draven.
If they were playing Draven.
That's a
Yeah,
very
you,
cool
you
interaction,
don't have
though.
to eat the deflect anyway because like I think he probably would decide to ready this Fiora anyway because she'd have ganking so you could just go conquer the other side with her instead of extending any other unit.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Wait, what? We should have eaten the deflect, no? We just
Yeah,
wait until.
it's like
punch
there's a
first
chance
resolves,
that he
and then we
Well,
like doesn't do the Fiora
well,
trigger.
Yes, if he decides to not ready the Fiora, then
Oh,
you
she
would
has
want to
ganking.
eat the deflect.
Yeah.
This is just but you're assuming that he's not going to ready the Fiora with you having a hidden card there after making her mighty, because he can
Yeah.
just decide to do that with
True.
the punch first before you reveal the hidden.
True. So it doesn't matter actually.
So it's kind of like the respectful thing to do is to just play it in response so you don't get deflected because you're just assuming that your opponent's going to do it anyway. But it's
Yeah.
also giving him info. You could allow your opponent to misplay.
So it's solution. What's the card all the way on the right?
So the
that
card all the way on the
Yes, sir?
left, by the way, is actually that is the 3 cost with repeat that allows you to challenge
Yeah, I got
something.
plus- To,
Yep.
to do what?
Challenge something. It's challenge, but it's not action speed if I remember correctly,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
the worst combat.
3
spell,
with repeat.
basically.
Wait, is it not
Oh,
just
yeah.
Repost, the card on the
It's-
left?
No, it was the second from the left.
Oh,
It's
second-
called
wait, what's this
marching
card called?
orders.
A marching order.
Marching orders, yeah.
Order. Marching orders. Okay. 3 mana orange, action speed, repeat 3. Choose a friendly unit anywhere and an enemy unit at a battlefield. They deal damage equal to their mites to each other.
It's so bad.
Mm.
The condition of the battlefield, and they actually deal might damage to each other. It's just so bad.
Half
Yeah,
the
it's
marching
just more
orders the
expensive
Draven.
challenge, right?
It's good with a huge set, but even then, it's very niche.
This set gets to be 10. I mean, Draven always beats 10 with 4 runes here, right? It's always beating 10.
Yeah, we have
But-
Repost.
But you can marching orders with the set, and there's actually 6 runes. So there's marching orders with set. Even if he doesn't kill Draven, you can marching orders from the Fiora, which has the punch first. You'll kill the Draven on this turn unless it gets counterspelled, right?
Except marching orders can only target a unit at a battlefield.
Yeah.
Wait, it can?
The source.
This card's so bad.
That's why
Yeah, the
it's so
source
bad.
can
I'm
be
telling
anywhere.
you,
The
it's so
target
bad.
has to be a battlefield.
Card's horrific.
Oh,
If
shit.
it was base, it would be good, but it's so bad.
Oh, this card is so bad.
It's like, what if we took a card at common that already exists and made it worse in nearly every way, and then made it a rare in the next set?
Oh, it's
Okay,
so
but you can-
bad.
You can snipe off like fans and stuff with that, right? You know, maybe it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, no, of course. I mean, there's use cases for this. If you're already
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
3 challenge, then maybe you put a marching orders in, right?
Yeah, this is like fourth
if you're looking
challenge.
for-
Fourth challenge at home.
Yeah.
I don't
we
know.
have challenge at home.
Is the fish fight card good in this deck because of the? Well, so it's like Fiora unworthy card. Like if you pop a
Yeah.
weapon off and then put it back on, you could like ready
Yes.
a card, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The detach is not a downside of it in this
Uh-huh,
deck.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, you can't just give Draven the free combat win because then the game just ends.
ain't true.
Yeah.
Did we conquer Targon's Peak this turn?
No, I didn't.
Okay. okay.
That might have been part of his math. is that he could
That's
cast
pretty
marching orders this turn, but maybe not.
Another Draven.
Oh wow, there's so many units in this deck. Never mind, killing the Irelia maybe wasn't winning against this guy's version.
There's too many units in this.
Okay, but tell me how good Charm is here, Goovy. We move
Wow.
up, put the
What?
Draven there, slam down
Well,
second
that's me.
Draven,
I love
and then charm that shit over.
I love Charm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was paying attention to the Kubi's corner, and I thought you were saying that it's too proactive for Irelia.
I said it's good, but you could just have to use it late game, not early, so you don't team ramp.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But it's good. I'm happy that you were paying attention, though.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, we win the game off that, right? We just if we slam down 2 Dravens and charm something over.
Yeah.
It kills, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's actually very cool.
You would just
go
go
to 6 by
conquer
conquering and
Targon,
then
slam
double
the other
points by
Draven,
Draven.
charm. Yeah, GG.
Yeah, you just charm unsung hero. There's nothing. Okay, what do we do here? I need to see that full Aurelia hand, please. Thank you.
There's a bunch of units. There's like 3 units and then like a couple pump spells or something.
I mean, you still
an
have
on
a turn
guard.
again. You're not losing next turn. You could just
Gonna ride the
chill a
wind.
little bit. We probably have to send the Stellicorn in. Play Stellicorn, send it into Targon, and that's what I would probably do, but I don't see the full hand.
Yeah. Oh, there's a flash there. Flash is cool. I
You
wonder
could
if you ever like throw Draven up there and then like put the Stellicorn on top of his head and then flash them both back or something. This is cool though. Like we're drawing a lot of cards here.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, you also do not have to win the game on this
End the
turn.
Yeah.
Going to
Yeah.
7 and then just winning any combat with Draven will win you the game.
Yeah. Notably, you cannot win from 6 to 8 with Draven
True.
winning a combo.
So by scoring here, you have decided that you are not going to attempt to win this game on this turn.
Yeah.
But essentially, yeah. Fight or flight is good.
Oh wait, no, you can win from 6 to 8 here because you conquered the other side. So yes. On this turn you can. You can't just win
yeah, true.
6 to 8 just with the Draven
if
on
you-
the yeah.
If you have triple push in hand, then you just
Yeah,
win the
the statement Ikato made
Wait, how
is
did-
true if you started
Wait,
on 6 point, like you're starting
How are
your
we
turn
doing
on
that?
6
How
points
did
and
that
you go conquer
teleport?
someone.
That's a deckhand, baby.
that was a yeah.
Oh, secret
Oh,
tech.
and it's 3 mana. Holy shit.
Right?
Oh,
Why
they
would you
did
play
it-
3 minutes?
they did it
deckhand if You
wrong.
can just play
We just
2 in
paid
a
3
deckhand.
The look of regret.
We got so embarrassed that we had to pay our 1
I thought
mana
about it,
tithe.
though, but it got filtered. I mean, you could just. Yeah. I don't know about that.
That seems
Holy shit.
I don't know about that
incredibly
at all.
serious.
Wait a
Wait,
second.
lose condition unlocked?
Are we? Is this Sudoku? What is it? Sudoku? We just misplayed, so
Wait,
now we just want to give.
Now
the game-
Yeah,
Fiora
so
can just
just-
win from 5.
Yeah, Fiora has Genki.
Yeah, I was gonna
What
say
are we doing?
lose condition unlocked.
There's a
Hmm.
Repost in hand. Like this is.
Very
Like, what-
scary.
But what's the goal though? Like, what would Draven even do there?
Maybe they move their stuff over and then you ride the wind and go to 7. And then just hold to 8.
I like the way
Look,
she's
maybe
looking
they've got
across the
dinner
judge and be like,
reservations in
"Yeah,
30
yeah."
minutes, and they're just like, yeah, like I need to go. This is a really important dinner I have to go to. So like, can we
literally.
just finish this turn?
You don't understand how delicious it's going to be.
What resolves first? Like units dying or winning of combat? Like if you have 2 Dravens at a battlefield and like one of the Dravens dies and but you still win the combat. Who scores the
That
point
happens first, and then points.
Okay. So if you're both at 7 and that happens, then the Draven player loses the game.
There's
Wait.
no Draven player.
Oh, he misplayed. Oh no.
What happened?
So he already spent the buff on the set.
Yeah.
He could have played this to take the sword and then move set home and then
Use
remove
the
the
buff
buff
to
then
ready,
re-ready
yeah.
set to pivot set with like standing next to a Lucian at 5, so there'd be
Yeah.
13 might already going in.
Oh
This was
no!
over for sure.
Like a huge blunder, I think.
Yeah, actually, like
Yeah.
game. I mean, I think it's still over though, probably, because we can repost the flash.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why is that Draven there?
is Lucian big enough?
I mean,
Right now he's even
Lucian's
with
6.
the
And the Fiora's
yeah,
3.
This is not big enough though.
Yeah,
this is just
Oh.
9 with
Yeah, but, like,
only 4
it's
runes up.
pushing
It was
flashing
5
in.
runes up. It could work because you could marching order.
Well, so the really
Could
strong thing is
push.
that we still have a challenge in hand, don't we? So like this Draven is going to die, and if this Draven dies, then Irelia loses the game.
Wait, you said there's a challenge in hand? I thought it was just the marching order.
Isn't there?
Oh,
No,
there's a
that's a
challenge.
challenge.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
okay.
an actual challenge.
Oh,
No, this
okay.
is challenge
I
plus
didn't realize.
repost. This is game.
Should be good.
Yeah.
Or the upgraded
Because-
marching orders, as we call it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't believe they printed this power creep of marching order.
Why
In
is-
reverse.
Flash and then Repost.
Yeah,
There it
oh
is.
my God.
why is Draven there?
Why is
Draven there?
what is bro doing there? Go home.
And it's just like my League of Legends games. The fucking Draven just walks straight down lane for no reason.
Oh my god.
We're all in base, bro. We're fucking buying.
We got,
Why are you?
we got the wink into the camera with the Fiora. It just wasn't the right Fiora.
I mean, yeah, there's top 4 for Fiora.
It was like, I think I'm reading the chat and it says Cass doesn't know Fiora worthy trash.
my
Cass has
God.
no idea what they're talking about.
By the way,
Yeah.
if he doesn't swap the worthy to this game, there's literally 0% chance he ever wins this game.